Victory is almost ours! Whoa! Nice catch!
Take me up!
Steady now! It's the final stretch! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! You've got it! You got it! Whew, that was a tough fight! Yeah! You nearly got... Whew, that was a tough fight! Steady now! It's the... Whew, that was a tough fight! You've got it! You got it! Whoa! Nice catch!
Rain. Ugh, my hair and feathers are gonna...
Hey Mr. Deer, how are you doing? So yeah, like it's because of holiday, I know, like not so many, like yeah, you're also busy because yeah, I understand that, but still I decided to do the stream today, maybe tomorrow, but not on December 30th and December 31st. We'll see, because yeah, like it's almost a holiday, you know, almost Mavuika. So yeah, it's almost Mavuika, so yeah, what we can do. We got couple web events, by the way, where you can get 220 Primogems. That's actually crazy. I want to try Burning Team. Yes, I'm gonna enjoy 1st January with my family. Lol. My father is doctor, so he don't get much time. Oh, I see. For real, he's busy all the time. 1st January will, yeah, the stream. Yes, like January 1st, definitely because of like Mavuika's first day, you know, like a release and yes, update, etc. So yeah, definitely. And I'm going to wish for Mavuika, but not for 31st. You know, like it's yeah, and 30 is most likely not. Yes, 2 days, like because yeah, it's like holidays. So yeah, it's obvious. I see. So yeah, like when he like yeah, doctors actually like all day long and all year long, like yeah, they're busy. Like surgery doctor, something like that, right? If so, then yes, like I actually feel you because yeah, it's oh, I see now. I see. But yeah, unfortunately, you know why? Because like yeah, I like I cannot. Sorry about that, but I cannot like transfer like that wishing on January 2nd. You know why? Because yeah, I already like said that, kinda announced that. But on January 2nd, maybe I will like you know like January 1st is going to be Mavuika, second one is going to be citlali. We'll see how it goes. I don't know actually. I don't like you know you never know like if I will be lucky enough maybe I will go for weapon and citlali immediately. The only problem is I cannot build citlali. I only can build Mavuika because citlali needs a new boss. Citlali needs new boss. She's cool though. I mean like we got some like that gameplay you know like today. Actually she's not bad, but you know like if you remember yesterday like we discussed that cryo application is still not great. So yeah, if you want to do like let's say more consistent melt, you need to have second cryo on your team. So yeah, citlali alone cannot give you enough cryo. That's a problem actually. Even though she can attack like let's say apply cryo every 2 seconds, it's still not enough because of enemy. You know, like let's say if you fight with pyro enemies, then definitely it's not enough. Mavuika can like somehow Mavuika or any other pyro you use can somehow just miss that aura. So you need second. You need second cryo. Yeah, it's a little bit like kinda like yeah. Even though she's actually not bad. Attention is Mavuika and citlali. Yes, like what you know what I would suggest you? I would maybe suggest you to not like rush for citlali. So yeah, like not go for citlali immediately. You know why? Because even though she's not bad, since her cry application is not enough, might be not enough to do consistent melt. If you use second one, then why not to use let's say kinda Ganyu, right? With slow cryo and let's say with Sarah, which has actually, if I'm not mistaken, kind of the same cryo application like citlali has every 2 seconds. She's every 2.5 seconds, something like that. I don't remember exactly. So yeah, maybe 2 seconds. So yeah, let's say kind of both of them. Yes, it's a circle impact, but still. You can use Xianyun instead. Unfortunately, yes, we don't have like reliable cryo. I'll try Mavuika, then weapon banner, and then if Primo left, I will try go for slow. But you have enough, if I'm not mistaken, right? You have about like 400, something like that. So yeah, actually, you will be alright. I mean, like if you don't want to go for constellations, of course. Because if you ask me, going for constellation, it's not good. I would say. We need Geo, but actually maybe we can go without Geo. Maybe, oh yes, we need like some... That's a terrible, this pile abyss is really terrible. I mean, actually, for real, it's so bad. I mean, like, it's not bad, maybe. It's not so, it's challenging a little bit. If you have characters, you're completely alright. But yes, they just like, yeah, how is it possible? Geo 1, Pyro 1, and like, they, like, oh my god. Hey, Yoni, how are you doing? Well, 40 plus. Oh yeah. If so, by the way, like you will be alright because you know why. Like 600 Primogems out of maintenance, 800 Primogems out of Imaginarum Seeder, then like 500 gems out of Archon Quest. So yeah, like actually we will get like kinda a lot for free. But you know what I think? I think I still don't believe Mihoyo will not give us 42 days. I still believe that they will give us 42 days. I still, because you know like what, you know why? Because it's so bad for revenue if you like release 2 characters and just limiting them within 21 days, unless you want to sell some of the Hutao's outfits, you know. But I don't think there's so many players want to go for Hutao outfit rather than like go for citlali on Mavuika, if you ask me, you know. So yeah, like it's actually a little bit suspicious. I still think they will give us 42 days. I'm just like, yeah. And they will announce, by the way, that maybe in couple days, within couple days, because we should get full banner, I mean 5 stars and 4 stars within maybe 1 or 2 days, something like that. Maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. It's still suspicious for me. Pulled Miyabi. Oh yeah, I got Miyabi and her weapons. Oh, you still play Zenless Zone Zero. You know why? I updated the game and 1.4 update is just insane. I play Zenless Zone Zero more than Wuthering Waves now. Like it's the last 2 weeks. And yes, unfortunately for me, Miyabi wasn't yes, I lost my 50-50. And I won like on like guaranteed, but still Miyabi is just insane, just such a great character. And the games, they change. That's why update, by the way, if you remember that, like I mentioned that on a stream, that update for ZZZ is last like 25 gigabytes. It's huge actually. Oh, but now I know why, because they completely changed the game. The game is now different. Like yeah, it's kinda not open world like Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact, but it's still better than it was before, without that TV sets, you know, that annoying and like, yeah, irritating TV sets. It was so bad. So yeah, game is now playable. WoW events are poor. Yeah, it's bad. WoW events is bad, because today like a couple days ago I started Zenless Zone Zero events, and you know what, cutscenes in Zenless Zone Zero, they are better than in Genshin Impact, if you ask me. They are more fun. They're made with like, yeah, they're completely different, because cutscene in Genshin is kind of, yes, it's because of lore, etc., something like that. They're not so fun time to time, you know, but in Zenless Zone Zero they're just amazing. But still, like, it's not Genshin. Genshin is still as a game, Genshin is still better. Okay, you know what, let's try like, okay, if so, if you force me to go, maybe go for like this one. The problem is, I definitely cannot destroy the shield. So yeah, I need one Hydro. That's a terrible... Anyway, let's try first half only. Just like, yeah. Ooh, without 5-star, you can do WoW event load. Without 5-star? Oh, without 5-star. Actually, yes. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? Actually, without 5... Yes, you're right. It's not like Genshin Impact. It's like WoW Wuthering Waves is actually a power creep game. Maybe you can, but you know, with specific... Which one we have? We have that... how is her name? No, we have couple actually. We have couple 4 stars in WoW, and you can use them. Actually, no, we have couple, but not so much. I mean, like, not so much. Actually, you know, like, if you ask the players who play the WoW a lot of time, like, spend a lot of time on that game, they can say you can use Chishia, you know, that pistol girl, and you clear all of the content. I know that. So yeah, like, we still have some characters to do, but yeah, 5-star is way more convenient. And 4-star, like, in WoW, like, they are not like 4-star in Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact 4-star just insane. Sayu, like Lynette, it's like I call characters who like great for exploration, you know.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
I heard that citlali give 100 night soul points. No, it's not 100 dreamers, it's less. But you can like she doesn't consume 100 immediately. It's like time to time, you know, like each seconds of her shield consumes 8 night soul points, if I'm not mistaken. So just like consider how it is. Like yeah, it's like maybe yeah, but it's not like yeah, it's a little bit less than like it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's 80. So yeah, but it's not immediately. It's so that's the point, you know. The point is like let's say if you use with Mavuika, like Xilonen, for example, she consumes 90 or like 100, it depends on your game style, immediately. So you get immediately. But with citlali, with Mavuika, you just like get like by a bit, a little bit. So yeah, it's kind of like this. It's not immediately, just like keep that in mind. Yoni, maybe I missed some chat. Yoni, like... Oh, about that Mavuika. Oh, you know, like, Yoni. Like, if I miss some chat, guys, just like mention, because, yeah, for me, it's the same color. It's a little bit difficult to find. So, yeah. But about that, like, skipping 5.3, I don't know. Like, you underwhelming by Mavuika, skipping 5.3. I'm well, it's like, I definitely know that you just, like, you will not. I know that, because after a couple days you will go for Mavuika, but if you want to, why not? I don't know why you want to do that, because Mavuika looks like not, yes, maybe she is not so, I don't like that motorbike moves, not gonna lie, because yeah, they're kinda like from a different game, not from Genshin. But if you check Chasca is also like, looks a little bit weird, you know. Despite that, she's actually like crazy. She's so playable. Yes, damage is bad, but still crazy playable, you know. So it's up to you. Well, what can I say? I mean, like let's say like yeah, okay, if you skip Mavuika and you want to go for Neuvillette, I just want to say that Mavuika is way better. Mavuika is definitely better than Neuvillette, and you know why? It's not because she's powerful or something like that. I mean, like, because yes, like she is Pyro, Neuvillette is Hydro, and he's crazy Hydro, not gonna lie. But in terms of damage, in terms of teams, she's better in my opinion. She's an Archon, you know. And just imagine with a character you can do 1 million damage with her burst, then you do couple like normal attacks. I mean normal, it's kind of like donuts, you know, like kind of like charging normal attacks, and you get like additional 500 or maybe more damage. It's up to you, what can I say? I mean, it's a little bit difficult to say. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? My primary goal is Mavuika and weapon banner. Then after some days, like 10 days, I may for... Yeah, actually that's a great idea. You know why? No need to go immediately, if you ask me. Because... I mean, like, we discussed that yesterday. Even though citlali is the best character for melt, her application, cryo application, it's still not enough to do consistent melt. That's a problem. I mean, yes, it's okay, she has a shield, something like that. She, like, Constellation is crazy. Yes, with Constellation, actually, she is way better, because, if I'm not mistaken, like, Mavuika, she consumes night soul points more carefully, something like that, so yeah. Because she, like, relies on night soul points. If that's why you use her skills, then you use her burst. You use burst not because of damage, but you use burst to, like, that burst gives you additional night soul points. That's why. That's why she needs that energy recharge, you know? So yeah, without energy recharge, she's still playable, but yeah, you will be a little bit less on that cryo application. So yeah, it's better to wait a little bit. For me, maybe I will go, like, immediately, but we'll see. It depends on, like, yeah, usually my Archon characters like wishing is not so great, so yeah, I usually, like, yeah, lose my 50-50, but we'll see. I have a chance, so we'll see how it goes. I also don't like bike. Yeah, bike is like bike is terrible. Well, Mavuika's bike, when I saw it, gave me the flashback on Link and like bike in Legend Zelda. But oh, I haven't played that game like like Zelda or etc. But yeah, that bike looks like kind of like from another games, you know. Even though it's, let's say, you know, like when you see the bike in Wuthering Waves, you say, ah, okay, it's like echoes, you know, like it's possible because yeah, enemies and echoes in Wuthering Waves like looks actually so bad. If you ask me, they're completely like, yes, they're terrible if you ask me. But when you get something like this in Genshin Impact, so yeah, it looks weird. But if we can ride the gun like Chasca ride the gun, then yeah, why we cannot ride the bike? Or like if we can like ride the shark, mualani shark, so yeah, it's okay. I mean, like, but still looks weird. I will test you out, but I'm not really excited for her. Oh yeah, by the way, Yoni, it's up to you. I mean, like, you can skip her. It's like, I personally dislike all natlan characters. They just like don't feel like Genshin Impact. Yes, they are. Like, I don't know, like your nickname, it's Kimono or something. If it's so, like Rain back then translated it. If it's you, say yes, maybe Kimono, like maybe like that, but I still would suggest you to go for a couple. And you know why? It's not because of characters, it's because of Obsidian Codex and Cinder City. This set actually extremely useful. And why is that? Because this set gives you 40% elemental damage bonus. Obsidian Codex though gives you crit rate 40%. That's actually not bad. That's why you need to go for the characters, but it's up to you. I mean, some of them, that's true, looks like not from Genshin Impact, but you know, it's a market. When you have the game like Wuthering Waves, and now we have something like, yeah, you need to do something, you know, you need to make characters which the characters should be some attractive, you know, like without that it's like the same thing. That's why they need to add something like Night Soul points, you know, mechanic, or like Uzia and Numa like it was in Fontaine, you know, like, or maybe underwater like swimming like in Fontaine. It's okay in my opinion. So yeah, because you know why? Let's say each region should be like different game. Only in this case you will play the game, and only in this case they can somehow like gather, like, let's say, collect more player base. Because if it's the same game again and again with new region, I don't think you will play the game more and more. It's like it's getting boring. It's super boring. That's why the natlan, actually, if you ask me, it's pretty cool. Lucas, I like the bike. You know, like, let's say, we'll see. I mean, like, it's still like, I saw this like on the pictures, footages. You know what I don't really like? I don't like this like early access they give to the players. You know why? Because they just like, let's say, completely destroy the hype like of the game, because we know about Mavuika everything now. So yeah, we just wait 3 days, like 4 days for 3 days for Mavuika. That's it. That's bad in my opinion. Back then it was kind of okay, because yeah, leaks cannot give you full picture and full set of like moves or like mechanics. But yeah, that early access gives you literally everything. It's bad in my opinion. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? Enjoy it. Oh yeah, I tried plunge barber in Pyro and it will went crazy. Yes, like you can, like with Pyro, etc. But yeah, it's kinda. Who knew natlan was super juristic lol rather than ancient lol? Oh yeah, maybe. For Skirk constellations, I mean, like, Yoni, like, we don't know nothing about Skirk. We don't know about like her kit. We don't know, like, the only thing we know, she's going to be Cryo and maybe Pyro character and maybe DPS. Just imagine she's not DPS at all, you know. So yeah, just imagine she's like kinda Eula, but with sword. Eula, as you know, like, even though she's Cryo, she's a physical damage. Just imagine. So you will go for constellation? I don't think so. It's super early to say something about Skirk. Because let's say Iansan on the way, I don't know, like it's still your Primogems, you can do whatever you want. Well, I will go for both of them when they get released. So many plan is Mavuika when the weapons, you know? Yes, you know, like what, Lucas? Mavuika and Citlali, they both has actually crazy synergy. The only, I would say, something which is actually not so good, Citlali has that shield. For Mavuika it's useless. It's the only thing. But overall that shield is great because you can use Arlecchino, you can use Gaming, you can use maybe Yoimiya, like yeah, in a short distance, you can use Neuvillette. So yeah, that shield might be extremely useful, but not for Mavuika, because Mavuika gets resistant to interruption after using that burst. And mostly you want to play Mavuika only after using that burst. But I like Mavuika, Furina, Xilonen, Bennett teams. These look like more impressive for me. Yes, it's not a bad team. Mavuika, Furina, Xilonen, and yes, you can actually skip citlali. You know why? In this case, I would say. Oh, by the way, this team, like the damage with citlali and with Furina, is going to be not. It's close to each other. So yeah, Melt is better in damage, as you know, because of multiplier, but because Furina gives you additional. Can give you up to 75% damage bonus, elemental damage bonus, and Xilonen can heal. Unfortunately, only active character, but still. So yeah, like you can get some bonus. Also, Mavuika's personal bonus, because like as you know, like when Mavuika uses that burst, she gets like active character gets for up to 40% elemental damage bonus. It's like up to 40% because it depends on your fighting spirit. So yeah, if you have only 50% of them or 60, it's like 25% damage bonus, but still it's pretty good number. Looks like only PC can get to try Mavuika. Why is that? I mean like, oh, you mean like, maybe yes. I mean like, you mean like it's can be a little bit difficult to use Mavuika like on a tablet or like a mobile device. Maybe yes, but I don't think so. Actually, she's not so difficult to use. But yeah, it depends on the moves, because yeah, like actually, yeah, some games it's like so difficult to use with a touchpad.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful
I
it
actually
is.
like her character. You mean Skirk leaked to be DPS? Yoni, it's impossible, Yoni. It's impossible Skirk to be leaked to be DPS. It's impossible because Skirk is going to be released in a 5.7. It's like it's 3 patches away from this. So like let's say you as example. If you remember, mostly like they said that Mavuika is going to be mostly DPS, but with Constellation she became a great supportive character. But now it's not like that. She is great DPS character, she has some supportive utility, I mean Mavuika, and with Constellation she is even better DPS character. So yeah, it's like saying something about the Skirk now, it's like yeah. It's fake, but it's up to you. If you like the character, future character, it's up to you. What can I say? You say the same with about like Chasca, if you remember. So yeah, like what can I say? It's your Primogems. You can do whatever you want, Yanni. Hey Rain, how are you doing? Still, it's not as power creep like Honkai. Yeah, Honkai actually, yes. I'm not gonna lie, Honkai, yeah, but that's why maybe I don't play Honkai at all, even though the game is not bad. Yeah, I don't like turn-based game, but yeah, that game is crazy. I mean, in terms of power creep. But you know, like, WoW is at the same level. Wuthering Waves, power creep is at the same level, because Honkai Star Rail is already like, if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 years old game. So yeah, it's pretty old, you know, like it's not new. But it's already like a WoW, but it's all like WoW already will get version number 2. So yeah, with the next patch. But actually, you know, WoW tried to like somehow, let's say, turn off that power creeping just a little bit somehow. Like yeah, it's difficult, you know that, because yeah, Genshin is completely different. Come on guys, Shenhe is in on rerun. Shenhe, no.
If you're not sure
Shenhe
what
is
to do
going to be
next,
in
how
like
about I take you on a
Chronicle Wish banners because of that. So yeah. Oh, in 5.4, yes, actually we know, like, but you know, like, we are going to get Furina, Risley, Mizuki, Iansan, and Iansan most likely a 4-star, and I don't know, like, like last 5-star, maybe another rerun. Mizuki is going to be put like in, like, yeah, standard banner most likely next patch. So yeah, let's say completely skip 5.4. If you ask me, guys, because yeah, if you don't have Furina, go for Furina. Risley, it's depends, because if you like the character, go for it. But in my opinion, like in this case, Citlali is better. You know why? Risley looks cool actually. His personality is great, not gonna lie. But yeah, like that's not a reason to go for Risley. Because of Columbina is on the way. You know, I think getting Columbina like on the way, I mean like, yeah, she is on the way in future in maybe that Not Cry patch, you know, next one it's 6.0, something like that. But yes, we are going to get Skirk, so I would say maybe instead of going for Risley, it's better to wait for Skirk, you know, but it's still questionable. Skirk might be physical damage, because as you know, like Cryo might be a kinda application, and you can use, let's say she can be just like a sword Eola character. As you know, like Eola is, even though she's Cryo, she is a physical character. And so yeah, it's possible. Just like, yeah. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Oh, Rain, like, Rain, if you have some question or something like that, so yeah, just, or maybe I already answered that, so yeah, like, so let me start this one.
Everyone hold in.
I'm going in!
This'll brighten up the place. Make yourselves a room. You're toast.
You know what? Let me go another team. Let me go not like a burning team, but like a... I built all my Hydro characters. Oh yeah, for Imaginarum, see that? Oh no, like Imaginarum we are going to get not Hydro. Imaginarum is going to be Pyro, Cryo, and Geo. So yeah, maybe for like... So yeah, I like this team actually, like Shinchu. Yeah, it's not great one, but still. Let's try it. Shinchu, Emily, Shanling, and Bennett. Oh, I have so many Pyro characters. Maybe I should skip Mavuika and get her on her rerun. I don't know. Ah, yeah, about that, Rain. I mean, like, you know, like, if you ask me, I wouldn't suggest you to skip Mavuika, and I can explain you why. Yes, you can get her on rerun. Actually, it's not a bad idea. If you want to go for like Citlali and you don't have any Cryo characters, but still, what I would suggest you, wait a little bit, because Citlali's, as I mentioned, Citlali's application might be not so great. You still need another one. Yes, her gameplay is going to be incredibly useful. So yeah, and if you have a lot of Pyro character, she might be useful for your account. Yeah, definitely. Let's say I don't know which Pyro characters you have. Like, let me check mine. So I have a lot of as well. So yeah, and if you notice that, say only 3 of them, it's not built. I have like Arlecchino DPS, let's say Diluc, Shanling DPS, of Phil, but still, Gaming DPS, Bennett is okay, and supportive like Dia. So yeah, like 6 characters with like leveled up. Not completely, but still, I will build more Gaming as well. And yes, like level 20 Yanfei. Oh, maybe you have Hutao or Arlecchino, etc. Something like that. I see. Citlali might be not so great for Hutao. Just keep that in mind. Citlali might be not so great for Hutao, because yes, for Hutao it's still like wave team is way better. Let's say who we have, like Arlecchino is DPS, Line is DPS. Chevrus can be DPS as well, Yoimiya is DPS, Hutao. Oh, if you have like all of them, I mean like all of these DPS characters, right?
These bombs
Then yes,
so
maybe.
heavy.
Because Mavuika will be just, you know, like, even though Mavuika can replace all of them, not gonna lie, because you know why? Because of damage and supportive abilities, right? You know what to do? Let's say I will do, like, wishing immediately on January 1st. I will do the test. I have pretty much all of the mats. I mean, I can level up her up to level 90. And also, only talents will be just like, yeah, at level 6. But that's alright. I mean, like, initially, like, for a couple tests, it's enough. Because, yeah, she's actually crazy and powerful. I will do some tests. So, yeah, I will do the test with different characters. Because Mavuika's off-field application, and since she can use that Cinder City, it's crazy. You know why? Because she can be great supportive character for your Pyro, Cryo, Electro characters. Because of, like, this set, you know? So you literally can use her as a supportive character. And if you saw that, I mean her field application, I mean pyro damage, is actually not bad. Okay, let me catch the chat. Oh, it's not for me, it's not for me. Okay. Leader of our Arataki gang. Oh yeah. I have Arlecchino, Hutao. Oh yeah, Xianling, Bennett and more. Oh, if you have Arlecchino, Hutao, Xianling, Bennett, you're okay. I mean, like, if you don't have Yoimiya, Lini, something like that, actually you're okay. I mean, you know why? For Hutao, Vape is still better, if you ask me, because she can do the charge attack. She, like, most likely Constellation 0 Hutao. If so, so yeah, you need to get used to that, like, charge attack and consume as less stamina as you can. So yeah, you need to do that animation cancel, you know. It's not animation, it's like, yes, like stamina consumption cancel, something like that. I don't like to do this, but yes, anyway, it's like another about. If you have Arlecchino like that, that citlali might be useful with Gaming, definitely, with Arlecchino. Actually, with Gaming, she should be just crazy. I mean, citlali. Gaming, Arlecchino, Xianling. Yes, with another characters. You still can use Hutao. But I don't think you have so many characters. I mean, like, for me, like, I have... Yeah, maybe you have, like, all other characters as well. So let's say difference, like, between my account and your account is maybe only, like, yeah, only Hutao, something like that, you know? Most likely, if you don't have Lini, which is actually... It's up to you. Yoimiya. Yoimiya is not bad, actually. If you ask me, Yoimiya is... I like Yoimiya, like, more than Lini, because she is a normal attack. She gets that infusion. And yes, she is free-to-play friendly at Constellation 0. Klee, I don't think you have Klee. It's like, yeah,
so
she's like so old, like, yeah, that's it. Extremely old character. Hey Desta, how are you doing? Yoimiya is, yeah, I like Yoimiya. I decide I will roll for Mavuika. I won't be able to resist anyway. Oh yeah, if you ask Rain, if you ask me, you know why? Like, it's not because maybe like she is like kinda. She will be not. She can be additional to your account. You know why? Because of that Cinder City as supportive abilities. That's why. You also can use her as a buffer. As you know, like, by using her burst, you get up to 40% elemental damage bonus. So yeah, like, I don't think she's going to be so bad for your account, because I have Pyro a lot, I have Arlecchino, and I definitely will bench Arlecchino in this case. Yes, I will not completely, let's say, she's not going to be completely useless. I still will use arlecchino time to time. That's normal, but not so much. So yeah, like because Mavuika's abilities is way more better. It's not even comparable with arlecchino, because you can use Mavuika on field, off field. You just like, yeah. And because she can use that Cinder City, you can build Mavuika as a DPS with Cinder City, and also like let's say benefits from her off-field application, you know. So let's say you use, since she relies on that fighting spirit, if you don't have good natlan characters, let's say to like get 200 fighting spirit, you just can use Mavuika with Cinder City and use other characters to use her like sub DPS abilities, and when you get 200s, use her as a DPS character. It's going to be like every other's like rotation, and yeah, that damage still will be great. You can do like maybe like 300 or 400 with her burst, then with normal attacks, and overall DPS should be about 1 million. It's not bad. It's not bad. Actually, she's crazy. And since, you know, like we saw that like early access videos about Mavuika, yeah, like she easily can do 1 million damage with citlali melt damage. And you know, like it's not because of citlali, by the way. You can use any other character to do that. You like not any other, of course, like cryo characters, but still you can do it. What I want is Genshin to increase the team party, cause like only 15 teams and having 69 characters, like I do really had to put them all together so I can choose which for real. Oh, you mean like this one, Lucas? You know, like I still don't use so many. I mean, like you mean like this one? Just a second. You mean like this ones? Like this ones? You know why I use only 4? Because it's completely, like in my opinion, since we don't have like any artifacts loadout, you know, like it's kinda make no sense in my opinion. Team settings. Oh yeah, 15. You mean like this one? Yeah, I see now. Yeah, maybe. Actually, yes, it's not a bad idea. If you have a lot of characters, it's not a bad. So yeah, let me show my teams. My first team, it's an old one. Second one is usually for like friendship leveling up. So yeah, this character without friendship level 10. Third one, it's kinda old, which I use when I start the game. I don't know, I just skip it. When I started playing the game, yeah, this one was my best team. I don't know, like it's kinda like, yeah. Just, and the last one is what I use daily. That's it. And I change it time to time. Fireworks for now, friends are for... Look, Yoimiya was my second 5-star promotion. Oh yeah, Yoimiya is crazy actually. You know why? Because Yoimiya is super friendly free-to-play character. Yeah, just like amazing character. And she can deal a lot of damage. And also she can benefit from Bennett's Constellation 6 as well, by getting buff and getting 50% damage. So yeah, like she is cool. And since she is ranged, you still can use Bennett and you can be within that circle. So yeah, even though it's a circle impact, you still can be actually pretty, let's say, comfortable to play Yoimiya. Mayola is main account, but you can use my... Bro, add me in your main account. Navi will be trial. Yes, Navi is going to be trial character in the Imaginarium Theater. And also Mona and Diluc and so yeah, other characters. Unfortunately, kinda like weird like characters, but still. Oh, name. Username. My main team is like Diluc, Mona, Ganyu, and Shogun. For real? Actually, Diluc, Mona. Huh. Diluc, Mona, Ganyu, and Raiden Shogun. Huh. Okay. I mean, like, why is that? I mean, like, you have Shinchu because, like, for Diluc, Shinchu is the best one. Maybe you use Mona because of, like, for for exploration, because yeah,
I never embark on
when
a
she
journey
goes
without a good book
underground,
to
actually
accompany me.
she consumes stamina, not so much, so you can go like longer after like by using her skill. Constellation, oh yeah, that actually, yes, I forgot about that. We all have like dialogue with constellations, that's true. I also haven't sent requests to dreamers. But yeah, increasing the teams, actually it's not a bad idea. Because you know why? That's true, because we have so many characters. Like yeah, and if you want to change it, it's kinda okay. But the only problem, you know what? Like I don't know like about you. Yes, you can build many of them, you know? Like I don't know, like, but adding that artifacts loadout, I mean like yeah, to be able to like yeah, it would be way better in my opinion. Hey Icy, how are you doing? Someone wishes me that if I lose 50-50 better to Tignari, because like yeah. Oh yeah, Tignari is the best DPS like within that, but just keep that in mind, you know what? Like try to save your standard wishes, because we are going maybe that Mizuki, they will put her into the standard banner. So yeah, she might be actually useful, you know why? Because a new character in Azuma 1, she is going to be, I don't remember about element, but we have that info. I forgot about that. But so yeah, but anyway, try to save like your standard pulse. I'm good, thank you very much, I see. Skill could get like in trouble because of benefit 6. Oh yeah, maybe. But it depends, you know why?
If my calculations are correct,
it depends, because if
Wandering
she's going
Brookhouse
to
is
be
due to receive
like
a batch
DPS
of new
character,
releases today.
she might be,
we
by
add
the
a
way,
small
Rohit, a physical
detour to our
character, like
adventure?
Eula, you know? Because as you know, like even though Eula is a cryo, she is not cryo DPS, she is a physical DPS character. So because you need cryo to add that aura, and you use electro to like yeah, superconduct, that's it. So Skirk might be the same, but sword character. So it's still like a little bit like questionable. I mean, her kit, the only thing we know, like she is her rarity, which is a 5-star, and she is sword character and cryo, that's it. But yeah, that's true, like yeah, if she gets that infusion, like Constellation 6 Bandit can completely destroy like Skirk. I don't need any character. Give me Jade and Refinement. Oh yeah, Jade Refinement. I mean, I wouldn't suggest you to refine the Jade I see. You know why? Because if you ask me, I would definitely level up second Jade if I get one. Because Jade Cutter, you mean most likely Jade Cutter, that sword is crazy actually. Like, I would say it's not one of the best, it's the best sword in the game. It's like Safo Homa. Maybe some weapons might be powerful in some cases, you know, but occasionally, like in some cases, not always. But overall, Jade Cutter is just crazy weapon. And I was so lucky, by the way, because I won my 50-50. It's not 50-50. Back then, by the way, to get a weapon you choose, like from that course, you know, like you need to like, yes, it was like kinda, you can lose 2 times before getting that weapon. So yeah, I was lucky enough, and I get like after the first try. That was crazy. Basically, Eula. Oh yeah, maybe I see. I mean, like you mean Skirk? Maybe yes. That's why it's still like you know, like that's why I maybe wouldn't suggest you to like skip Mavuika, or like maybe like if you want citlali, and wait for Skirk like from now on. So yeah, it's not a great idea, because actually yeah, Skirk might be just like physical damage, kinda Eula 2.0, you know, it's possible. And if she's going to be DPS, maybe yes, she might be a physical DPS character, why not? It's still possible. You know why? Because most likely that Skirk is not going to be a natlan, she is going to be Snezhnaya character. Yes, or maybe, yeah, we don't have Not Cry, we don't have Snezhnaya, and if she's going to be released, maybe she's going to be Fatui, kind of, or no, it's not Fatui, you know? It's going to be Snezhnaya, maybe. And what's the problem? As you know, guys, we have an icon for each region, I mean like character icon, and we don't have any who belongs to, like, I mean like this ones, you know? This one is for Natlan, this one is Leo Harbor. Yeah, this one is Natlan because it's the same. You see, like, the shape of the icon. This one is for Fontaine, but yeah, we have like two different like icons. It's because Uzia and Numa, they actually a little bit different. Just you see, like, but close to each other. This one is either Uzia and Numa, and yeah, the same is either like, yeah. This one is Anzuma. So yeah, well, the point is, like, we don't have any icon for, like, it's Sumero. We don't have any icon for Snezhnaya so far. We have icon for Fatui Harbinger. It's like, just a second, let me get it. So yeah, it's like, yeah, we have Arlecchino. It's a little bit different, you know? So yeah, it's a little bit actually interesting to, like, to see which icon she is going to get. 3 days to go for bank. Yes. No. Jade sphere for. Oh, for real? You want? Oh, I see. I mean, I didn't get that. If you want that, like, Jade spear, like, I mean, like, you want that polearm, right? If you want that polearm, actually, you can get it from, like, standard banner anytime. What is gonna do, bro? We broke are getting Mavuika right, no matter what. Yeah. Who is even skipping Mavuika? I mean, you know, like, let's say, actually, yes, skipping Mavuika, in my opinion, is not a great idea, no matter what. Yes, maybe she is weird, I mean, like that bike, etc. But let's say it's not bad. And if you ask me, if we get used to that revolver, I mean, like that gun with chasca, like, right, we definitely can get, like, we will be alright with that motorbike. Yeah. It's not something weird or, like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, yes, it's weird. After all, it's weird, not gonna lie, but it's okay. I mean, it's a game. And skipping Mavuika, I don't think it's a great idea, if you ask me. Yes, you can get her on rerun, and her rerun, by the way, most likely is going to be in couple version, like maybe version 5.7 or 8. Something like that. But definitely within 5.x. Definitely within Natlan. The problem is, yeah, she's still an Archon, so yeah, you can go for, like, on a rerun. Chichi, I'm so lucky I got her on the permanent. I haven't lost the 50 yet on her, and I hope I won't lose. Oh yeah, I wish you best of luck, Lucas. I mean, like, you know, you never know. It's still possible to get Chichi or any other characters, like, yeah. But yeah, if you ask me which one is better, Tignari is the best DPS, like, from that standard one. You still can go for Jin, she's a great supportive character. You can go for Mona if you want Constellation, because of, if you want to see big numbers, you know. She's actually pretty helpful. Other than that, I mean, 5-star. Maybe that's it. I mean, yes, Mona is good, Jin is good. Diluc, Chichi. Keqing is okay. But you know what, like, Keqing actually is not bad DPS character, but I still would say, I'd say Tignari is better. Ganyu weapon on permanent. Yeah, Ganyu's weapon is like, it's Amos bow, if I'm not mistaken. It's a signature one. Neuvillette has Numa effect. Furina has a boss. Oh yeah, you're right.
Gosh.
Furina has a boss because, yeah, she can convert. Oh yeah, by the way, you know what? Let me check that. We can check that, by the way. If Furina has boss, right? So we can do what? Just a second. In this case, she should change her account. So yeah. Now she has like this icon. Oh yeah, actually that's changed. That's crazy actually. That's insane, yeah. That's true. I mean, I never checked that, but yeah, it's changed because it's now like the same as like Neuvillette has. Huh. Yeah, now it's different. Okay, nice. Actually, you know, like that Uzi and Numa stuff was like kinda weird. I never bothered about that. But it was useful in Spiral Abyss in some cases. But not always, yeah. It's actually trash as hell if you ask me.
I charge a high...
You guys Asia? Admin guys. Oh yeah, guys, you mostly on Asia. So this quest will end Natlan Archon quest, right? I mean, like next one I see, yes. I mean, like we are going to get like last act. It's 5th and 6th. Then yes, it's like 5.3 will end that. Like, and by the way, if we discussed that, but yeah, most likely Capitano will sacrifice himself to save Mavuika. If so, say yeah, no playable Capitano. But we actually, you know, like since we get playable Mavuika, it's maybe confirmed, 100% confirmed that yes, Capitano is like, yeah, we're not going to get playable Capitano. Sad, but it is what it is. Yeah, the god, but unfortunately unplayable, and yes, we're not going to get him playable in future at all. So yeah, completely, yeah, maybe they will change some lore or set or something like that, but I don't believe in that. Mercy Hunter on Eula. Mercy Hunter on Eula. I don't think so. You know why? Because, I mean, like, it depends, but Mercy Hunter on Eula is not great. Mercy Hunter mostly when you use with Furina or any other character who can deplete your HP. Or let's say if you fight with, like, within some kinda aggressive area, which is actually can, let's say, you know which one? As you know, guys, we have the Chasm Underground. Chasm Underground has couple of this stuff. What? Live? Oh yeah, live for now. Where you can like. Just let me show you. Oh, just a second. I don't have it settled. Yeah, I use that photo actually. You know why? Because yeah, it's actually might be useful when you quick setup. When you just do something. Anyway, let me change it. Oh yeah, it's like this. Okay, way better. So yeah, Chasm Underground has like something like this. And only because of that, maybe you can use Mercy Hunter. Like yeah, it's aggressive like area where your HP can... Oh my... I know where it is. So yeah, it's like in this zone. But other than that, yes, for you, I wouldn't suggest you. Because, you know, like, maybe you can do some freeze, you know, but it's not a great option, if you ask me. Oh yeah, I mean like this one. If I'm not mistaken, this one, deplete, oh yeah, it's not HP. Oh yeah, it's HP as well, you see? In this case, you can use Mercy Hunter, but you no need to destroy this one. In this case, Mercy Hunter passive can be activated. Let me just show you with, farewell! With Neuvillette. So yeah, this one, it's not a great example, but yeah. But it's like,
the pleasure is
as you know, like, as you notice that, yeah, I already like, just a second. So yeah, as you know, like, it's like this area is not so huge. But if we will get something like that in future, then yes, it's possible to use. Because let's say new type of mobs, you know, actually they created a field. I mean like this with that iron shield, you know, they create a field. And yes, with this field, you can use that set without Furina. It's possible. But still, I wouldn't suggest you. Especially for Eula, because Eula has her own set, which is actually way better, and it's physical damage, you know? So yeah, let me show you. Now my Neuvillette has 44, right? So you see, like, it's increased immediately without using his, like, skill, without using his, like, catching this Hydro Orb. So yeah, this one can activate Mercy Hunter. But yes, it's not a case, if you ask me. Hey Oski, how are you doing? Vortex, no, like Oski, I'm not going to for Constellation. You know why? Because Mavuika is so powerful at Constellation 0. Constellation 1 gives like her a little bit better fighting spirit management, and also gives additional 40% attack. Second Constellation is just crazy, just insanely crazy, extremely powerful. But no, I don't think so. She's great at Constellation 0, you know? I'm completely okay with that. Oh, nice to talk to everyone. Okay. What? Where I go? Nice to talk. Oh, what? I didn't get that, Lucas. If I miss it? Miss something? I forgot. Oh, I'm NA servers. And I have unlocked almost every boss in the game except for some weekly one. For weekly one? For real? Oh, I mean like... Someone wants to add me as a friend, like... Oh yeah, you know why, Lucas? Yeah, it's not like that. You are on like US server, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, from say, I'm from Europe, which starts with 7. But mostly the guys are from Asia, which start from 18 or 8. So yeah, unfortunately you cannot add them and they cannot add you as well. So yeah, if you check my friend list, I only have couple of friends who like within this server. It's like MZ. Let me just show. It's Yoni. Definitely Yoni has like Rain. Rain is here. Yoni. I don't know if he has like Asia account. It's MZ. You know, he joins like so, but his second account. So yeah, unfortunately it's like that. Like yeah, we don't have like that cross like kinda cross server friendships or something like that. Xilonen is enough for like yeah. Yes, 30 spring install. Yes, maybe like that. It's like December 30th, maybe. Yeah, Xilonen is like, actually Xilonen can overcap that fighting spirit if you ask me. But yes, Xilonen is more than enough. You don't need any other characters. And you know what? Actually, but we discussed that like several times. You can use Mavuika without Xilonen and any other natlan character. It's possible and it's actually easy, not so difficult. The problem is you cannot get to 100 fighting spirit. That's it. So you can get to like 200s, but every other rotation. So yeah. In terms of supportive Mavuika, actually it's great. But if you want to use Mavuika as a DPS character, yes, it's bad. You know, you need to use that burst of cooldown, which is actually possible only with Xilonen. Citlali can help a little bit, but not so much. Oh, like Dreamers, you say that again. You ask me first, then you said, no, it's not like that. Night Soul Spirits limit, it's not like that. Dreamers, come on. Like, Xilonen consumes that Night Soul Spirits immediately, but Citlali cannot use that immediately. She just uses, like, throughout that shield. It's like, it's a little bit different. It's like, it's not the same. Come on. Okay. EQ will, like, yes. Xilonen, exactly. And then normal attacks. Yeah, actually the rotation is like that, I see. You just use skill, like Mavuika's skill, then Mavuika's burst, it gives you overall 90, but not immediately. Just keep that in mind, because yes, you need like it takes some time. When you use Xilonen can give you like from 90 to 110, etc. It depends on your game style. But yes, let's say about 100. In this case, you can already get 190. So yeah, it's already filled up, you know. So yeah, actually Xilonen is great. If you want to use, by the way, like as you know guys, the best team for like Mavuika is going to be Mavuika, citlali, Xilonen and Bennett. So if you use this team with citlali and you use citlali's skills and bursts, then you can like get all of the fighting spirit 200 like in no time, just immediately. Because citlali uses 8 Night Soul points every second when she is under the shield. So yeah, well, after using her skill. Alright. Big God. Oh. Okay, Lucas is left. Oh yeah, I just like... Alright. Let's just like do this one a little bit, then maybe something else. But yeah, that like, if you ask me, that the way how they give playable, completely playable characters. So yeah, it's bad. I mean Hoyoverse. So yeah, because we know already about the character. It's so sad. No, so yeah, like we just wait, you know, with no reason whatsoever. So back then it was way more interesting. You know, you remember like, if I'm not mistaken, they started to do that like couple patches ago. So yeah, the first character was kinich, and yes, they started to do that like from 5.0. So yeah, before that it wasn't the case. So yeah, if you remember the characters like Chiori, something like that, like yeah, even though on a paper she wasn't so great, but still without any experience service, I mean like yeah, like early access, she still was kind of okay, let's try it, you know, how is she, you know. But now we have like all info about Mavuika, citlali. Yes, no Xianyun so far, but I think we will get her. No, like it's not correct, Dreamers. You know why? I mean, like you said that she is 100 Night Soul point, but Xilonen is 90. It's not the same. It's just not the same, you know? It's completely... let's say you compare Arlecchino and Mavuika. Damage, you know? Even though they are both pyro, damage is completely different. The same thing goes for Night Soul points. Citlali uses Night Soul points a little bit different than Xilonen. Xilonen uses Night Soul points immediately. Citlali, not immediately. So yeah, it's like throughout some time, you know? So you need some time to feel that. So yeah, it's completely different. What weapon are you planning to give Citlali? Oh, about Citlali's weapon. I mean, like, you know what? I have a couple options. But most likely, it's going to be either sacrificial fragments or maybe like this one. This one is TDDS, 3-star weapon. You have it. You know why? Because this weapon gives you additional up to 48% attack from... It's like from your... Let's say from the next arrow. So yeah, let me show you. My chasca at the moment has only like 2425, right? If I switch to chasca, now I have like 2008 like 64. So yeah, like that weapon gives me like 50%, up to 50%, like 48% of this number. It's a base attack, out of base attack. Mavuika has great base attack, and also if you use like good weapons, you can get more than that, like 500 something like that. So this TDDS weapon might be extremely useful. You know why? Because usually you use Citlali's skill and burst, then immediately switch to Mavuika. It's the best rotation. In this case, Mavuika will get that buff, and yeah, she will do just crazy amount of damage. And because you have Bennett also can give you some attack. So yeah, that should be maybe like 5 to 6k attack buff, you know, crazy attack buff, by the way. either TDDS or signature? Yes, maybe. But you know, like sacrificial source fragment, it's also the case. You know why? Unfortunately, this weapon is not okay for Neuvillette, is not okay for HP scalers, so just keep that in mind. So let's say if you want to use her with other characters, not benefits from attack, then yes. Let's say you want to use with Hu Tao, right?
Sometimes
In case
the
of
law's
Hu Tao,
compatible with human.
HP might be more useful, right? So yeah, it's like that. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like I don't have Hu Tao, but still, as I know, like she benefits from HP. So because of that, this weapon might be not so useful for Hu Tao. So it's better to use sacrificial fragments. It's so hard to get EM pieces on. Yes, actually, Oski, it's like, yeah, for me it's a nightmare. I don't have any, and I don't know what to do like with that, like with citlali, unfortunately, because you definitely, yes, I have some. Not gonna lie, like, but not crazy. Let me show you what I have so far. I have this one, 47. I have like. And you know what's the problem? This one without energy recharge. This one with 40 elemental mastery without energy recharge. I have like... yeah, elemental mastery with energy recharge. And also, if I'm not mistaken, I have elemental mastery. This one, just, yeah. But this one, this piece is also without energy recharge. So it's terrible. The problem is you need energy recharge for citlali. You know why? Because citlali, since citlali consumes 8 night soul points every second, by using that burst provides you some night soul points. You know, like her burst works like a battery for citlali. So yeah, the more night soul points you have, the more longer you can like keep that shield on. And yeah, dreamers, by the way, about 100, it's not completely 100. You can get 100 only by using that burst, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, if you don't use that burst, it's less than 100. Because initially, if I'm not mistaken, it's not so, like, it's like less than that. Sacrificial is questionable because EM just like increase her shield strength. So yeah, it's going for EMs and sacrificial sound like overkill. But you know what's the problem? Yes, it's not overkill. You know why? Because sacrificial actually gives you chance to give that to use that shield second time, and I can explain you why. Since sacrificial, if you do the crit, like if you hit the enemy, you have a chance to use that shield again. That shield, without night soul points, without energy recharge, you know, it can be depleted pretty fast, you know. So in this case, you need to use that skill second time, you know. Other than that, Mavuika's rotation is actually pretty like, it's not long. Because it's only like about like 8 or 10 seconds, you know, you don't need 20 seconds that shield. So yeah, you can do like 2 rotations back to back. What I want to say, with sacrificial sword, with sacrificial fragments. With TDDS, it's kind of impossible, because TDDS, you can activate TDDS like only within 20 seconds. You see? It's only 20 seconds, but Mavuika's rotation is 10 seconds. It's not 20 seconds. So, like, the point is, if you get, let's say, if you use a team like Xilonen, Mavuika, Citlali, and Bennett, right? You first use Mavuika's skill, then you use Xilonen. After that, you use Bennett. After that, you use Citlali's skill burst, and at the end, you use Mavuika's burst and do normal attacks. All of this stuff will last for 10 seconds. Within that time, you will get enough fighting spirit. You know why? Because citlali is a battery and Mavuika herself is battery. After that, you can switch, and yes, this like you will end up with like 5 seconds, something like that, when Mavuika's burst will end up. I mean, like burst, like normal attack, enhanced normal attack. So yeah, you can immediately switch to other character and do the rotation again. You know what I mean? That's why that sacrificial fragment might be useful. But it's still, we need to do the tests. We need to do some tests. Shenhei might, for real, oh that's crazy actually. Okay, I just missed some chats, guys, wait a second. If the case, Mavuika will get TDDS buff every other rotation. I don't, yes and no, you know why? Yes, her burst is like for 18 seconds. The problem is you need to catch the proper moment. If you can, then yes, but I don't think it's possible. You know why? Because actually, yes, maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. With TDDS, yes, it's possible. This time. I saw by an YouTuber, but I unable to get his point. Oh, you mean like, that night soul point? Just a second. I mean like, no, like it's a with burst, if I'm not mistaken. You know why? That burst gives you additional night soul points. I mean like that burst, like Citlali's burst, gives you additional night soul points to increase that shield duration. Just a second, let me check it real quick. If I'm not mistaken, it's like that. Her personal night soul points, it's not so huge. I mean, it's the number. It's a limit. It's not a night soul points. It's a limit. It's like limit. It's not soul points. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, initially she gets less than that. So yeah, if Citlali has at least 50 night soul points, just a second. So yeah, that's why I told you. Yes, it's a limit, Dreamers. It's not like, you know what is that means? Like she can like get up to 100 night soul points, no more than that. That's it. It doesn't mean like she has 100 night soul points. By using her burst, you can increase that number by up to 100. But initially, it's not so much. It's a little bit less. It's a limit. Just like keep that in mind. Maybe that dude like explained a little bit incorrect, but that's okay. It's okay. My keyboard is almost on its last press. I have a new keyboard after like for real. I mean, you know, like what I would suggest to IC if you ask me. I like recently changed my like ordinary keyboard to like mechanic one. It's actually so cool. It's like, yeah, it's way better than like old type of keyboards, you know. I'm not opening Fuba because my gambling addiction is on another level. Yes. Oh, by the way, about Wuthering Waste. In Wuthering Waste, I have 165 wishes, by the way. They are ready for Genshin. I hope I can win 50-50. And by the way, Genshin, it's like in 5 days. Also, I will go for her signature weapon. So yeah, that would be my that will be my first signature premium weapon, by the way. I mean, like, yeah, like a limited weapon. So yeah, it's a limit. It's not like Dreamers. It's not like you can spend so much. It's a limit. I mean, you can get up to this number, but initially she gets less than that. Initially, it's maybe just like, yeah. After using the skill, Citlali gains 20. You see, like,
now,
just a second. Let me just.
This is what I call a moment of solitude.
Just a second. Let me just check it. So yeah, after using skill, After using that skill, Citlali gains 24 Night Soul points and enters the Night Soul Blessing state. It's mean like her shield skill, right? Then you use her burst. The burst gives you it's in Chinese, but anyway. So yeah, a burst gives you another 24 Night Soul points. So yeah, overall it means maybe she gets like you know, like if even after using that burst, she cannot get 100. It's about maybe 60 or maybe 70. Just keep that in mind. It's not 100, but 100 is a limit. Let's say if you have some like maybe in the future, if we will get some character who can be a battery for a Night Soul point, you know, for a Night Soul mechanic, then you can get up to 100. Just keep that in mind. But Xilonen like immediately can like get 90 Night Soul points and use them immediately. So yeah, Xilonen is the best one, but still like it's only the like Jinshi came in like second phase. What? Come on, dreamers. For real? Oh my. The first...
If my calculations are
Dreamers.
correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is
You know,
due
like,
to receive a batch
you
of new
destroy my
releases
day today. Come
Might
on.
we add a
real.
small detour to our adventure?
You want to say that I need to go for that Cryo Girl, right? Oh, by the way, about Cryo Girl, that I forgot the name. I always was. It's like, oh, that Havoc one I got. I always forget. It's not Charlotte. It's Cat. Anyway, that Havoc one, which I got, she's crazy. She's so powerful. I didn't expect that. Yeah, she's a little bit weird, but she's so powerful. So I need to wait for like, oh, that's terrible. But that's alright. Then I will go for that Cry Girl. I didn't know that actually. Okay.
Teamwork is strict. A little ambiance. Eat this.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Suba, get them.
Let's light it up.
Go in. Reconstitute.
Body and ring cutter.
Hey, yeah.
Know my sword.
Damage is terrible.
Rain outlines your
You know what?
fate.
Okay, you know what? Let's try. Xilonen night points time limit is 10, like the no, it's not the same. Dreamers, come on, like you don't get me wrong, you messed up a little bit. It's not the same. You know what it means 9 seconds? I mean, like, let me show you. Just let me show you. It's completely different. It's limit because when you get into that state,
Yeah, let's get this up.
it has like only like 9 seconds
Bring it.
to use her normal attacks, you know, and get that 90. That's it. That's what that means. That's it. You see, that's it. It's 9 seconds. That's what it is. Then it's going to cool down. I mean, like that, this one, you know. That's it. The problem is, Xilonen is completely different. It's not like citlali. Xilonen's bar, when you use Xilonen's skill, she gets 45. You see, like, immediately for its all bar, it's 90. When you approach to the enemy and do some... So that's it. She consumes all of the stuff. So yeah, it means I got about 125 Night Soul points now. I consumed with Xilonen 125. You know why? Because of delayed normal attacks. Let me show you. Maybe you didn't get the idea, but let me show you. Oh, by the way, guys, I did the video about but it's crazy way to use like this, like you see, like it's like huge. It's so cool when using that. Yeah, it's cool when you have enough.
Settle down.
So yeah, let me show you again. The point is, when you get into that state, you have 9 seconds. Yes, within 9 seconds you need to do some normal attacks. And you get 45 immediately. What you can do, if you do something like this, you wait a little bit. Right? That's it. Then I do something like that. So it means I consume 135 Night Soul points. That's it. So yeah, it's delayed normal attacks. You know, I can explain it more clearly because yeah, it's like it's pretty obvious if you got the point. So yeah, now I consume 135 for my Mavuika, and that 135 Night Soul point converts to Fighting Spirit. So yeah, it's actually not so difficult. With Citlali, actually, it's a little bit, it's not like that. She has a limit with a Night Soul point. So this bar can keep up to 100 Night Soul points. Initially, when you use her skill, she gets only 24. It means like she gets something like this. When you use her burst, she gets something like this. And you can get a little bit more with other characters. Let's say like a battery or something like that, you know? Yeah, it's like that. Charlotte and Genshin. First phase for Charlotte. What? Genshin? Oh, Genshin, that's girl, like, that's a painter girl, right? Oh, okay, then I will go for that new character. Oh my, that's a problem, but that's alright. I didn't expect that, but that's okay. I pre-farm for that Charlotte, actually.
Want me to join?
Okay, let's do something. Yeah, let's do some domain fight. Because it's time to get some trash artifacts. Yes, only 3, 4 real, 3 fates. You, oh my gosh, you're crazy actually, not gonna lie. I mean, like, I just saved, maybe, if you want me to, by the way, I can start, like, tomorrow, I can start with Wuthering Waves, if you want me to. Just, yes, I can keep something to do some stuff, you know? I will show you, oh, by the way, I already, like, my onion level, it's 79 already, so I'm maybe couple weeks away from 80. It's union level, right? But it's, yeah, it's kind of, back then MZ, if I'm not mistaken, called it onion level. So yeah, sounds fun. If you want me to, I can start with Wuthering Waves.
I've been waiting for you for 8...
Because why not? I mean, yes, I maybe by the time I can finish all of the dailies, etc., something like that. But yeah, I can use some, like, transient resins, you know, like, yeah, so to do some bosses and show my builds maybe.
Let the world collide! I see everything!
Go! You're free now!
Let's ride! Bullseye! Bullseye! Locked on! Hold on to your hats.
Everyone hold hands!
No stamina.
Hey!
Take me up!
Unfortunately, yes, when he's outside, Natlan, he consumes stamina. But yeah, unfortunately, Xilonen is the best for Mavuika. That's true. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do one lane line. It's actually not unfortunate, it's actually not bad. But yeah, and you know what? Like actually, like Xilonen can overcap that fighting spirit. I mean, like yeah, she's like because with Xilonen at max you can get 135. So yeah, it's 45 plus 90. Yeah, I will do one. Then let's do lane line. Yeah, unfortunately I do only one because yeah, I don't have enough. All right.
Ready for truck.
Time to go.
That's Ororon's like skill within Natlan. It's so cool.
Not now.
Not too far now.
Boom boom! Take me up!
Time to go.
Sorry guys. The pain of not having her meta characters is just insane. That's why I will pull Mavuika no matter what. I mean, like, it's not a pain actually. You can build 4-star characters, but if you want to go for a 5-star, then yes, maybe. But you know, like, you can actually you can finish this one, this Pylabis with a 4 stars. It's possible. I mean, but you need to build your characters, you know. And unfortunately, you need Chivalrous. I mean, yes, maybe you can do that without Chivalrous, but Chivalrous is so crazy. Maybe she is one of the powerful, like, because she can one-shot enemies. She can one-shot enemies. Okay, let's try like something here. I maybe want to try. Yeah, let's try something like this. Kinich. Kinich, Coley, Shanlingham Bennett. And for the first half, I'm going to use like, yeah, like this one. I don't think Xilonen can be like enough. But still, let's give it a try. Maybe like go for, yeah, like Albedo, you know? So yeah. I might ask you again like tomorrow to rename your name in game lol. All right.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in... Hear the echoes of the bell!
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
First forth.
Your coming was foretold.
Dance with me!
Where the eternal oasis.
Time to shine.
The show's over!
Bloom as the flowers in Gurabar.
Great under.
Be sanctified.
The eternal
Not
oasis.
done yet! The curtain falls.
Settle down.
Bring it! Let engraved names echo!
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo and
Live.
The tides beckon.
I hate this bird actually. And you know what's the problem? I mean, like, this one is jump as well.
Silence.
And now you can, like, you have a chance when you keep, like, just a second, let me show you. When you keep,
Be sanctified.
strike a pose.
okay, just die already. Oh, welcome back, right? Welcome back. Okay, let's try like this one. It's like, yeah.
Teamwork is strict. You're toast. Just like we rehearsed.
Locked up. Shadow cast. Mine to command.
Nice and spicy. There. Everybody stand with me.
I got him cornered.
Out of the frying pan. Let's level. Teamwork is strict. Eat this. Forward and up. Help.
We go!
I spend a lot of time on like that, well, like how great is Emily is, but unfortunately she is not. But maybe I should change. Let's try this one.
Time to shine.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Settle. Justice is blindsided. The tides beckon.
First forth.
Your coming was foretold.
Dance with me!
Bow your head.
Bring it! Let engraved names echo!
Bloom as the flowers in
Let
Gurabar.
my name echo and song.
Be sanctified.
Live.
The eternal oasis.
We're here to watch.
Coming to be. Feel this ancient power.
Let the world come alive.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Live!
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence!
Stop that! Let my name echo in song! Let engraved names echo!
Witness my great undertaking!
Bow your head. The times beckon.
I really hate these enemies. Okay, bye-bye, Ali, bye-bye. Tomorrow, green time. Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, like, Hyper Bloom is the best one. I know, like, I just like, you know why? Hyper Bloom actually is great against them, but not great for second and third one.
Let's light it up! Go in!
Time to say hello. Target acquired.
That's a problem with Kinich, actually.
Bow before your king! Nice place with none
Free.
to compare! Everybody stand back!
Locked up.
Easily in step!
Who can play that game?
You're toast! Going in!
Go! You're free now! Target acquired. Farewell!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Shadow cast! Mine to command!
Submit your soul! Sacrifice!
Hyper Bloom best team in real. I mean, like, in real, I mean, I didn't get that right, but yeah, Hyper Bloom is crazy. Actually, if you ask me, you know why Hyper Bloom is so great? Hyper Bloom is so great because it's like extremely universal team. I mean, you can use like, I like this team, and actually this team is not so bad. You can use either Cookie Shinobu or Raiden, but if I'm not mistaken, one of them with a healer ability, but yeah, let's go like this one. So yeah. And you will be alright. Actually Hyper Bloom is good in second floor. No, like, yes, you can use either on second and, yeah, I mean, you can, against these enemies, actually Hyper Bloom is okay. It's not bad.
Sharing my knowledge.
Witness the power of Gugwa! Lightning purified! Our bump enhanced animal module 75! Animal test 6308! Stand with me! Stand clear!
I see everything.
Rain cutter! Animal test 6308! Animal hypostasis emulate? No, my sword!
Grow.
Dance with me! For the eternal
Temple of
oasis.
Wisdom. Absorption test.
Be a good Bloom is the
Out of my way! Dissipate!
bound as one, like a 99!
No, my sword! Witness the power! Animal test 6308!
Committed to memory.
Yeah!
Grow.
Stop!
Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad!
No, my sword! At least, you were here to watch.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
I hate this.
Rain cutter. Our bond is strong. Absorption test. Don't break my glasses. Stand clear.
Commit it to memory. Yeah.
Lightning terrified. Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate.
Growl, drop. Enhanced animal module 70. Yeah.
I messed up all this.
Absorption test.
I really hate
Let me
this.
leave you. Dissipate.
I messed up a little bit, but yeah, you can do it actually in like 115 left. Best Hyperbloom. Oh yeah, you mean like which best Hyperbloom team? Oh, I don't know, because you know why? Hyperbloom relies on like your Electro character. So because of that, like it depends. I would say maybe like it depends on melee or like range, because if you use Neuvillette to do Hyperblooming, it's Raiden, but for melee it's Cookie Shinobu, you know. So it's like that. So you cannot like which one is best of them. I would say if you have Cookie Shinobu with constellations, then yes, Cookie Shinobu. But yes, at Constellation 0 she's terrible. I mean, like, yeah, not gonna lie, she's like so difficult to use. Yaemiko, no, you know why Yaemiko is not great? Because Yaemiko's skill like attacks randomly, it's not like consistent. That's why Cookie Shinobu is better. And if you ask me why Yaemiko like might be not bad, because of damage. Because on top of that, Hyperbloom, you can get Yaemiko's personal damage. As you know, Yaemiko's elemental mastery increases her skill damage. So yeah, because of that, like if you have let's say a reasonable amount of crit rate crit damage, you also can do some damage like electro damage by Yaemiko. It's also actually good, but I don't think so. Like Yaemiko is a great one. Cookie Shinobu is great actually. She is maybe best one when you use melee characters. Unfortunately, yes, at Constellation 0 she's not so good. It's better to use at least Constellation 2. Raiden is okay, but yes, it's without a healer. So yeah, like that's why. Other than that, Ororon is actually terrible. You can use like this one, but it's not the best if you don't have any other options. So you can use like Riser. Okay, let's try. Hey Andy, how are you doing? Okay, let's try. Yeah, yes. Glad to hear that. Okay, let's just choose. I want to use like, yeah, this first half is actually terrible. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the best one is maybe using some. It's so difficult to choose a team for first one. Yes, you can use like Neuvillette, but yeah, without resistance to interruption. Let me go again. I hate these enemies so bad. Let me go again like this team. For the second one, by the way, for this half, I mean second one, Burning is way better than Hyperbloom. Just keep that in mind. Burning is that way more better. Burning team. Let's try. You know, like which one? Like this one. Unfortunately, it's without any bow character, but let's give it a try. You know, I just like don't feel Skirk will be physical. I don't feel Skirk will be physical. I mean, like yeah, I mean, like you don't feel her be physical or like something. Who excited to pull Mavuika and citlali? Who is excited to pull? Just like, I don't know why is this comment. Cancellation to cookie is better. Yes, of course cancellation to cookie is better. But I don't have cookie cancellation to Dreamers, and you know the best that I don't have her. Oh my god. Okay. Who is excited for Mavuika? Yes, I'm definitely excited, but you know what's the problem, Andy? The problem is they already revealed all of the stats, kits, etc. and already opened like that, you know, like experience server. And we know everything about Mavuika and citlali, and we need to wait a couple days for that characters. It's sad, that's it. Actually, is Kirk real? I don't know, like Rohit, if you ask me. You know what's the problem? The problem is she might be physical, because you know, like she's cryo, and if she's going to be DPS character, then yes, maybe, because she is not Snezhnaya character. She is not, maybe she is one of the other region, we don't know, because yeah, but she definitely not, yes, I cannot say definitely, of course, maybe she's not Snezhnaya. Maybe. Despite that she is a child teacher, maybe she belongs to other region. But she might get that like physical, you know why? Because why not? That's why I'm not so like, at the moment I'm not so hyped about Skirk, you know why? And to be honest, her outfit looks terrible, if you ask me. Her outfit is actually terrible. You know, like it's like, yeah, as you know guys, yeah, ISIS says that, and we saw a couple leaks. She is going to be released in like 5.7, so yeah, within couple patches. Maybe she will be good enough, we'll see. So yeah, it's still questionable if you ask me. So yeah, like saying that like she's going to be crazy, I don't think so, because you know why? I definitely know that within like not Cry and Snezhnaya, we will get crazy cryo characters. This one is going to be kinda, you know, like it might be the situation with Arlecchino. We got Arlecchino, she is actually not bad, but when it's Snezhnaya, we will get kinda crazy character. We can like easily overcap that Skirk, you know, so it's possible. So I have some doubts about Skirk, you know. Let's say she's early bird, you know, something like that, something like 4. I don't know why, but still. Sorry, Vortex, that's alright, Dreamers, that's okay. I mean, like, you always want to catch me with that, like, somehow with that cookie. I don't know why. Yeah, I know that Constellation 2 is better. I know that. But I don't have Constellation 2 cookie. I only have Constellation 0. That's alright, that's okay. Yes, cryo DPS may matter in physical. Yes, that's true. Because, and you know why? Because of, like, superconduct. So it's possible. And actually you can use any cryo character as a physical DPS, any of them, because of superconduct. So yeah, and especially if she is going to be a normal attacker, then definitely you can like use her as a like DPS. It depends on her cryo application, of course, but I don't think that, you know, like, since she is not going to be like Risley, since Risley is Catalyst, like using him as a physical is not a great idea. It's better to use Melt, something like that, because his infusion is kinda non-stop, right? But for Skirk, since she's going to be a cryo, sword character, then she will get infusion out of her skill or burst, so it's time limited. Maybe not, but most likely. I hope my Eula will become future Vortex. About Eula, actually, you know, like, Dreamers, Eula is great. Eula is not bad, but she's not cryo. You just like need to know that. That's it. She's a physical damage, and her damage actually is crazy. Not gonna lie, since she can do like 1 million damage at Constellation 0 without her signature weapon. That's insane, actually. Yes, she is a little bit maybe difficult to use, and you need that Mika, Constellation 6 Mika. But she's not bad. She's not terrible, believe me or not. She's still playable. Oil makes Skirk cryo not physical, or I'll lose opulation here. Oh my god, not physical. No, like, Andy, you know what's the point is, like, about physical? let's say we have a character, in my opinion, like it's like completely my opinion, it might be like she might be, I mean like Skirk might be a kind of sort Eula. As you know, Eula is like Eula is cryo, but she is physical damage. So yeah, best set is like physical set, and like her weapon also gives you physical damage, you know, and you need to use that goblet, physical damage goblet. The point is they can, like Hoyo can do the same with Skirk. She might be cryo, but physical damage, you know. So yeah, because of superconduct. It's possible, it's possible. Because I have concentration, okay. Forget about like Colombian narrator. Yes. Yeah, remember, just like another good support for physical. Yeah, might be. Actually, yes, it's possible. Wasn't even excited for Colombina, but name is great. So Colombina. I mean, about Colombina. Actually, Colombina is going to be a Fatui Harbinger, and only because of that, she kinda maybe must pull. You know, like so far we have only 2 Fatui Harbingers, which is Child. He is still actually playable. Yeah, and we have Arlecchino, who is actually not bad. But still, you know, like. Hoyo will renew the characters. They don't want you to play the same characters again and again. That's why I maybe wouldn't suggest you to go for Constellation. Yes, some of the characters maybe it's not bad to get Constellation, especially supportive characters like Furina, like Xilonen, you know, with Constellation they are really great. Oh, Mavuika by the way, but you know what, with Mavuika, Mavuika's Constellation 1 and 2, or like first and second Constellation, it's not because of about supportive like abilities, it's only about damage abilities. So it's still a little bit questionable, you know. Let's say if you go for Constellation 2 Nahida, it's different story, you know why? Because Nahida Constellation 2 also decreases the defense by 30%, something like that. It's actually useful for your team wide, because yeah, it's just like tender related damage will be just like, yeah, you can do more damage. Furina, you know, like, yeah, she's crazy. Like Xilonen, she's also crazy with Constellation. So yeah, not all of the Constellation is must-have in this game. But if you want to see great numbers, then yeah, Xilonen, Mavuika's Constellation 2 is crazy. Skirk Kit is normal attack slab. Skill, yet, burst, yet. No, you know, like Andy, like it's, I don't know like why you say that, but it's a little bit early to say like about Skirk. Like, you know why skill? It's actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's super early leaks about that, and I don't think that's true. You know why? Because if you remember about Mavuika's leaks, they said that Mavuika is going to get more supportive abilities by getting like constellations. But it's not true, because yeah, most of the constellation, let's say especially Constellation 1 and 2 and 3, gives you damage, increase her DPS passive abilities, but not supportive abilities. So it's still questionable if you ask me. If Skirk is physical Zhongli gonna be great partner with her. Oh yeah, actually that's true. Oh, that's alright, Andy, we're just discussing it, that's maybe you're joking, I don't know, but yeah, we're just discussing it. You know what's the point? The point is, I maybe wouldn't suggest you to wait for Skirk. She must be a huge disappointment, you know, like, not so great character. We'll see though. I mean, like, because she is so early cryo character, and we don't need that. We're going to get Not Cry, and then we're going to get Snezhnaya. Definitely within those 2 regions, we will get great cryo characters. That's obvious. Just like, you know, like, yeah. So yeah, like that Skirk might be useful, you know, like since we're going to get Skirk within 5.8 or 5.7, she might be useful within maybe 5.7, 8, and that's it. So yeah, for a couple patches, I wouldn't suggest you to like skip some Mavuika especially for her. But Citlali, for example, Citlali's Constellation is also great, because Citlali Constellation 1 is increased elemental mastery, why for herself, but with Constellation 2, if I'm not mistaken, it's not only additional red shred, it also she provides 250 elemental mastery for your active character. That's crazy. That's crazy actually. So yeah, she's also a great supportive character and long-term supportive character. And if Zhongli gonna be great partner with Zhongli, this new event weapon will be crazy. New event weapon? I mean, like, yes, maybe. Oh, by the way, if you could, Vortex, please check my Mavuika build. Okay, just a second. Let me switch the window, guys, real quick. Damn, bro, you have a great artifacts, actually, not gonna lie. This one is bad. This one is terrible because she doesn't need energy recharge, but that's alright. I mean, like, maybe it's the best one. You still can get, like, better one, definitely. You have pretty good, like, crit rate. Great. Just insanely great. Just 30. That's crazy, actually, yes. The point is, the only one problem you have, it's this weapon. This weapon actually is bad for Mavuika. Just like, yeah, and you already, like, R4 that weapon. You know why it's bad? Because we have, like, other weapons which is actually better. It's still okay, but not great one. We have better weapons. But yeah, your build is crazy. Because on top of that, you can get... Oh, you are going to get like 84 crit rate and 250 crit damage. That's crazy, actually. It's a great build. Congrats. And this 31 is just insane. Yeah, unfortunately, energy recharge. Actually, let's say for any other character, let's say for natlan characters, actually, you know that energy recharge is not so important. You know why? Because most of them, like, plays without, like, they doesn't rely on, like, that burst. They rely on the skill. And because of that, energy recharge is not so useful. For Mavuika, she just, like, don't need any. She doesn't need any energy recharge whatsoever. She just need the natlan character who can consume night soul points. That's it. But still, it's okay. I mean, like, for any other character, this 2 pieces is just insane. Yeah, let me switch back and let me show you which weapon is might be better. I have Wolf Gravestone on Kinich right now. Yes, I know that, but you know, like, why? I wouldn't suggest you to refine that weapon. Let me show you the weapon which is actually better than that, and I'm going to use that weapon. Most likely, yes, I will go for her signature because I'm 31 pull away, but this one is better. For Mavuika, this weapon is better. This is EM weapon. This is as powerful as Gravestone, by the way. Like, maybe couple percent less than Gravestone. Just keep that in mind, because it gives you elemental mastery, it gives you additional elemental mastery, and 24% attack. On top of that, since Mavuika mostly played out of reaction, like melt, like a vape, something like that, you need that elemental mastery. You know? So yeah, just keep that in mind, because you can overcap that attack. You definitely will use Bennett, right? Mavuika, by the way, when you use that burst, if it's in the passive, if I'm not mistaken, she provides up to 30% to herself, attack, I mean. So yeah, because of that, Noni, you can actually avoid using any sands, attack sands. You can use elemental mastery sands or elemental mastery weapon. I refined that weapon on Natlan early release, that's why. Oh, I see. I mean, yeah, Vortex. We get that 10 pulls in New Year? No. Like, yeah, no, unfortunately, no. Like 10 pulls and 1600 Primogems we're going to get from the January 2022, if I'm not mistaken. 22nd. So yeah, it's after that Lantern Rhine. So yeah, within that Lantern Rhine. Unfortunately, yeah. So yeah, it means like second half will be way more generous than first half. Second phase will be more generous than second one.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
I have wall gravestone on kinich right now. If I put it like, yeah, 250, but you know what, 250k, if you use Bennett, Bennett can give you up to 1k attack, something like that. It depends on the weapon. On top of that, you can get 30% attack out of her passive, if I'm not mistaken. So you can overcap that attack. That's why, like, you can, like, with gravestone, by the way, using elemental mastery sense, it's the way. Just keep that in mind.
Strike a pose! Hey!
Let's run.
Open fire!
Bullseye! Locked on.
Knock him down.
Shine down.
I see everything!
Yoo-hoo!
With Ryzen is faster actually than with Ororon. I'm still farming for a good circle. Yes, I mean farming is like, oh my, I hope like for some farming this artifact set, it's like terrible. I need elemental mastery for like for citlali, but I still cannot get, like, yeah, I have some, unfortunately without energy recharge. So yeah, no energy recharge, but that Cinder City is the best set for her. Okay, let me create one more, maybe. I see no hype Shanling skin. Oh, actually no, I'm okay with Shanling. I will switch that like immediately to that new skin. The only problem is, yes, maybe, you know why, they like, that developer stream, I mean like that special program, it's like 10 days from the release, 10 or like 2 weeks, something like that from the release. And because of that, yes, like they say everything. So yeah, I still think like I believe in 42 days. I mean like I hope they will increase that first phase for 42 days. And you know why? Because it's looks like, yeah, 2 new characters. I mean like on a first phase, it might like somehow like hurt the revenue. Usually they just split the characters, which is increase the revenue. It's definitely, that's obvious actually, but we'll see. But Shanling skin is good. It's like actually not bad. Anyway, yeah, like mostly, you know, like a lot of players just like hyped about Mavuika, about citlali, and they want citlali for arlecchino, for gaming, for like such a characters, you know, maybe for Diluc, he like even like maybe like, yeah, or maybe for Diluc, and you can use your Emiya. Lini actually might be not bad also. But still, like, Lini has its own team, yes.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come out. Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Come at the beam.
Coming was foretold.
Dance with me.
By the eternal voices.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine. The show's only just begun.
Feel the same power.
The tides beckon. Settle down.
I'm not done yet. At least you were here to watch.
Bow your head.
Let engraved names echo!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
That bastard know like what I want to do. You know why? I
Come
want
to
to
be.
keep myself like in here. Only in this position you can.
Let the mighty be humble.
Only in this position you can attack and kill.
An oversight on my part. An oversight on my part. Silence.
Yoo-hoo!
Bring it! Live! Witness my great undertaking!
I want to see Mavuika with Arlecchino on your stream, Vortex. I mean, like, what? Mavuika and Arlecchino? I mean, like, yeah, I definitely will, like, spend my 50-50 on Mavuika. So, yeah, like, still, I will be low on talents, like, only 6-6, because, no, like, I need to act, like, open that new boss. Most likely, by the way, that boss is going to be, like, within this area, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, actually we saw the like area. Maybe that boss is going to be, yeah, maybe here, or like, yeah, another one like within this area, something like that. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, like, because this area is actually, yeah, literally has nothing.
Teamwork is triple! Get them! Hey,
Fresh and floral!
I got him cornered!
yeah! I'm the frying pan! Everybody stand! Extract!
Target acquired! Claim these souls!
Let's light it up!
Teamwork is triple!
A little ambiance!
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
I got him cornered!
How comfortable to play this family. You won't believe me, but you know, like, Emily is such a great character. Like, when you use that Emily's... And by the way, I use not proper set on Emily. It's better to use her signature set and emblem set on Xianyun, you know? I use, Deepwood on Emily. But yeah, she's so comfortable to play. Such a great character. And she is filled with, like 100% uptime with that skill. She doesn't rely on her burst. You just can use skill whenever you want. I mean, her skill.
Shower me with praise!
This one is like...
Bow your head. Silence!
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
The tides beckon.
Burst forth!
Strike a pop! Bring it! Let the mountains veins boil! Time to shine!
Be sanctified.
Alright, this one is like, yeah. This one is actually...
Adventure time! Go! Everybody stand! Neutralize!
Locked
This
up!
kinich is like a... I'm minus my bad. With kinich, this boss is just like piece of cake, like a way...
Bow before your king! Your soul! Get them! Teamwork is trip!
Fresh and floral! too. Adventure. I'm going in.
You really are a one-trick.
Let's light it up.
You're toast!
Neutralize.
I got him cornered.
Oh, glory! Glory to which none can compare! Especially not when I'm in a bed.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Bow your head.
Come into being. Feel this ancient power.
Settle down.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in. Letting praise names echo.
The tides beckon.
Witness my great undertaking. Burst forth. Come into being.
Let the world collide. Let the mountain's veins boil.
Silence. Be sanctified.
I should have enough time because I have no bow characters.
Everybody stand back. A little ambiance.
Target acquired.
I'm the fry pan.
Yeah. I'm going in. This'll brighten up the place. Let's light it up.
Oh my, come on.
Claim these souls.
Glory to which none can compare! Nice and spicy! Especially not when I'm
Let's light it up.
Extract!
I got him cornered.
Teamwork is strength.
I can handle it.
Locked up.
I will kill it anyway, like it's possible. I just messed up a little bit. Okay.
For the Lord of the Night.
Neutralize.
Deadwood blaze and dragon fire!
Rush and flow.
Target acquired.
Still, kinich can't hit him. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Okay, bye bye dreamers, bye bye. Alright, let's do one more domain. And yeah, after that maybe that strong box. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tanuki. How are you? How are you feeling, by the way? I hope you're good and you're feeling great because, yeah, because we're so close to like all of the stuff, you know. Okay, let's go like maybe like this team. I can try actually this team on the second half. It's actually not bad.
How long will this require?
Okay. Oh my. That's terrible. Oh, not good. Why? Oh, I see. I get well, Tanuki. Yeah, maybe weather like in your place is a little bit cold because of that. I mean, like, yeah, you need to keep like yourself a little bit safe for at least a week, you know? It's like, yeah, when you got a flu or something like that, so yeah, at least for a week. Maybe it's cold, but because like, yeah, here it's like weather is like crazy. Like one day it might be cold, another day it's like, yeah, it's so like warm.
Hey! Make yourselves at home! Rain outlines your fate. Our bond is strong. Commit it to memory.
Okay.
Rain cutter. I see everything.
Yeah, they killed like Kukishinobu, Shinchu and Nahida, like literally like destroy them. Okay. Yeah. Today wasn't a great day. All right. Oh my. Oh yeah, by the way, tomorrow maybe like we should get drip marketing within couple days. We should get 4 stars within couple days. You know what? I want to try I'll hate him on the second half. Anyway, I heard a weapon banner will be Primordial Jade Cutter and I want to get it. I mean, it's not like it's not a weapon banner, unfortunately. It's like in Chronicle Wish. It's not a weapon banner. It's Chronicle Wish banner, so it's a yes. But it's different banner, you know? You can try to get it because the value actually is not bad. But just keep that in mind, we have other weapons as well. It's Polar Star, it's Gravestone, it's like... No, it's not Gravestone. We don't have Diluc in here. We have a couple other weapons. So yeah, there's actually a chance you cannot get that weapon, just keep that in mind. But Jade Cutter is crazy weapon. About Kazuha, you know, like if you want to see your Kazuha DPS character, then yes, Jade Cutter is actually not a bad choice. It's actually a great choice. If you want to see like Kazuha DPS. Because you know why? Back then actually I used my Kazuha as a DPS as well. So yeah, when I got like that Kazuha, I used him as a DPS character. It was crazy actually. You know why? Because I didn't have like any like DPS character and Kazuha was the only one. I had like Diluc, but Diluc wasn't so great. I have like Zhongli. Zhongli is not DPS. Albedo is mostly support. So yeah, Kazuha was the one. Like yeah, I was actually pretty okay with DPSing.
Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Bow your head.
Wind strike, strike clouds high. The bird,
Let the mighty be humble.
Care
Your
for
coming was foretold.
dance with me.
Settle down.
Bring it! Let the magic
Bloom as the flowers of Gorbar!
Let my name echo in song!
fallen leaves, adorn my...
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
The curtain falls. Let the world collide!
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down. Justice is blind.
Shower me with praise!
Just die already. Hey Sino, how are you doing? I mean, I don't know. Sino, is that you? Okay, let's do just like, oh yeah, I want to test Hyperloom.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge! Witness the power of Gugwa! Know my sword! Huh? Out of my way! Just dissipate!
Flicker.
Ring cutter!
A process of elimination.
Let's play tree over. Make yourselves a room! Know my sword! Rain outlines it! Witness the power of Gugwa! I'll settle this! Grow!
Here you are.
I missed that one.
Get with me! Know my sword!
Flicker.
Fish. Oh no, Tanaka. Winter sucks. For real? I mean, like, you know, actually, I like winter. The problem is we don't have winter in our region. I mean, like in our country, it's like, yeah, like we so far only had one snow day, and it was like kinda like it's not a snow. It was like kinda like, yeah, fake. And now, like, it's so warm. It's bad actually, because cold days actually so cool, especially for like the human body. Unfortunately, yes, you can get like flu or something like that, but yes, it's seasonal, and it's better to catch something, but then be more like free out of that, all of the, like, you know, that stuff.
Bow your head.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Clouds high. The birds...
Be sanctified.
I messed up a little bit. Now then, what is citlali will be good with arlecchino? Yes, definitely. Here, snow is also rare in the big cities in Georgia. For real. Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, it should be okay in Georgia if I'm not... But yes, maybe because of like city, etc. Something like that. In Baku, it's actually so terrible. I mean, yes, we have some like in like outside Baku, yes. But inside Baku, yeah, it's terrible. Like, yeah. We had snow a couple weeks ago, that's it. But in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken, it's a little bit cold than like, yeah, than in Baku. Winter my favorite, but it's still... yes, it's cold, actually, I agree with you. Vortex citlali, yes, citlali is good. You know why? Why citlali is good? Because citlali provides a shield, and actually citlali is better for arlecchinos and for Mavuika. Because Mavuika doesn't need that shield. Mavuika gets... by using that burst, Mavuika gets resistant to interruption, so that shield is actually useless for her. But for arlecchino, Constellation 0 arlecchino. That shield is just, yes, it's like great. Insanely great. This I like snow, but here isn't so much. Oh, I see. Okay, this one is like, yeah, this one is a shield. Let's...
Everyone hold hands! Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter.
Can I destroy the shield? Yes, actually.
Let's play turn a little. Sharing my knowledge.
Scatter!
Unfortunately, I messed up with that.
A bond is strong.
Here you are.
Committed to memory. I see everything.
Come on, just give me some energy.
Rain outlines your fate. Make yourselves at home. Let me read you a verse. Out of my way. Stand with me. Let's play turn-a-little. No, my sword. Witness the power of good. Committed to memory. Dissipate.
The process of elimination.
Mavuika can use cinders. Right? Yes, she is more alive. Yes, actually, yes. You know why? Or even though actually you can use Mavuika with cinder, and Mavuika with cinder city is, yes, you will lose some damage. But if you use Mavuika with DPS cinder city, I mean like your crit rate, crit damage, etc., something like that. Actually, it's not a bad option. You know why? Because 40% elemental damage bonus. Mavuika's personal damage bonus, which actually will be not such that great as with Obsidian Codex, but still reasonable and not bad. And also she can be like a great supportive character for literally anyone. Let's say for mualani, for arlecchino, for it's like if let's say you use Bennett, like right, for kinich, for Neuvillette. So yeah, for crazy amount of characters. Maybe by the way I will use mualani like this, because maybe I will I will give all of my artifacts.
Wait.
Let me show you. Huh? As you know, guys, I have my
Whatever.
oh yeah, my ororon actually. Oh yeah, where? Just a second. Yeah, has pretty good ratio. I mean, like yes, like it's 68 plus 38 from Mavuika's Ascension, and also I can just like avoid using any energy recharge I have, you know. So yeah, no energy recharge. Yeah, I can like switch it to another one I have. So yeah, something like this. I got it recently, you know. So yeah, I can build my Mavuika with completely Cinder City, with like maybe this one or maybe Elemental Mastery, by the way. So yeah, I would say maybe this set might be not bad. But yes, just keep that in mind. You need crit damage, crit rate. Because she is so powerful, you know, she's just incredibly powerful. Do you have any other Pyro 5-star? I'm all animate. Okay, so I need her. Yes, I mean, like, but you know what? Or like, Sina, Xianyun might be, like, in terms of like application, might be better, but I don't think she is going to be better than Mavuika. You know why? Because Mavuika, by using that burst, can provide up to 40% elemental damage bonus, which is actually might be useful for your active character. So yeah, I would say yeah. And you know, it's another problem. Another problem is like Xianyun rely on her burst to apply, like to use that Pyronado, but Mavuika can use only her skill. So because of that, it's like, yeah, you know, like I'm not so lucky when I go for emblem. Let's go like for this one. This HP sand is good. This one is not so great, but this one with no. Let's try. Okay, yeah, that wasn't lucky day, not gonna lie. Today is like was a terrible day, but still, we have something to level up. Just let me. A couple days ago, I got something. Just a second. Maybe I can level up to the end. Yeah, it was like this one. HP with an elemental mastery for citlali. So yeah, let's level up this one. Yes, I use Xianyun, Benny, mualani, and like official team. Oh, for real? Why not Kazuha or like Sucrose? Because actually, like, oh, it's your main team most likely. And Raiden, Sucrose, Deluxe. Ah, I see. Shinchu, random team. Oh, I see now. Actually, you can use one Hyperbloom team. Hyperbloom team actually extremely powerful. Not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know why you don't like Hyperblooms. Or like aggravate teams, you know, quick bloom teams with Alhatem if you have him. Alhatem actually is such a great character. Alhatem just insane character. Let me check something. Oh yeah, I got this one. I will keep it because yeah, I don't need defense. This one is elemental mastery, unfortunately. Free trade, which is useless because of Cinder City gives you enough. Only this one is good. So yeah, let's level up and see what happens. Because I need to keep it actually, no matter what, because I need some elemental mastery pieces for, let's say, for maybe if I can. If it's, let's say yes, it's 50-50, but still, if I can get citlali, would be nice. And she needs that elemental mastery. Why can't we have obsidian in scan box? Oh yeah, we will get it, by the way. But you know when? In 5.8. Because Obsidian Codex is a new set. They usually add new set to Strongbox like at the end of the patch. So yeah, let's say most likely in a 5.8 we will get that Obsidian Codex and like Cinder City within like Strongbox. But it's like, yeah, it's like actually a long way to go. I don't have Kazuha, I want him. Oh, you, but you can use Sucrose, by the way. You know why? Actually, Sino. Actually, for Mavuika, Sucrose is better than Kazuha. And let me explain you why. Just keep that in mind. Just build that Sucrose. My Sucrose is level 90 with like, yeah, it's low elemental mastery because I use her as a healer. But Sucrose has a passive talent which gives you elemental mastery. So yeah, when you use her skill or burst, when skill or burst hits an opponent, either of them, like increases all party members, including Sucrose, elemental mastery by an amount of equal 20%, like for 8 seconds. 20% of Sucrose elemental mastery. Actually, it's good. It's up to 75% elemental mastery, which increase your melt or vape damage. So Sucrose actually is better than Kazuha. Just keep that in mind. For melting, Sucrose is better. And Sucrose, since she's a 4-star, like not so much time on animation, you know. So yeah, it's actually low time. So what I would suggest you, build your Sucrose. And by the way, you know what? You actually maybe don't need to level her up. So yeah, you just need like this set, like 4-piece Vivi set. Better to use with Constellation, because last Constellation also can give you 20% elemental damage bonus, which is actually crazy. If you have Constellation 6, so yeah, build her. She's just insane character, actually.
Which is exactly why I took the visit.
Klee banner? I mean, like, we are not going to get Klee. You know why? Because we got Klee on Chronicle Wish. It's like, it was about, maybe we can build anything else. Just let me just watch some. So yeah, we got like Klee on that banner. I mean, like, it was a first Chronicle Wish banner. So I don't think we're going to get some like Klee in near future, if you ask me. You know what? I have Elemental Mastery. Let me level this up. Maybe I can get some energy recharge. Let me just choose energy from here. Yes, that's nice. That's actually crazy. Let me try to level it up. What? Oh yeah, it's like... At least something. It's kinda luck. You know why? Because that energy recharge is super valuable. Even if I cannot get any rolls, that's okay. I hope I can. Attack. Yeah, that's crazy actually. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot build her up to the... Like, yeah, but that's alright. I will spend all I have. Yeah, that's it. That's okay, because I need energy recharge for Citlali. Citlali needs that energy. Another role would be nice. Because at the you know, like, you need about like 150. I think 150 energy recharge. Because without energy recharge, like, she is going to be not so great, unfortunately. I mean, like, yeah, she's going to be good anyway. The problem is you need that energy. You need to use that burst to create more Night Soul points for Citlali. And Citlali uses 8 Night Soul points every second when she is in that skill state, I mean shield state, you know. So yeah, the more you can provide, the more shield lasts. So yeah, it's kind of like that. It's bad, but it is what it is, unfortunately. You can use energy recharge weapons though, like Favonius Codex, something like that, but it's not optimal. Were you gonna get Mavuika and Citlali boss? No, I will try, like, yeah, so yeah, I will spend my guaranteed and 50-50 and guaranteed on Mavuika. Then, after that, I will go for a weapon, because, let me show you guys. So I am about like 31 pulls away from a weapon. So yeah, it's like either of them would be nice. I mean, like, mostly I want Citlali's weapon, not gonna lie. I don't want Mavuika's weapon, but I will choose Mavuika's weapon. So yeah, it's 35 and 2. 37. So I 31 pull away from a weapon. Why not, you know? Yeah, I want this weapon, but yeah, this value is so bad because of this Vanquisher. And after that, maybe within a couple days, I will go for Citlali. So something like this, like, so yeah. Something like that. Oh yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, I wish you best of luck to you too, guys, because, you know, like, it's New Year, holidays, etc., something like that. So yeah,
There
it's.
have been many poorly written applications lately.
And by the way,
guess
don't forget
I'll
about
just have to reject them
Primogems.
all.
Oh yeah, like I forgot. Don't forget to do like these 2 web events, because you can get about like 220 Primogems out of this event. You see? Like, I got all of this from that event. It's like, it's 40, then 60, another 60, 40 again. So yeah, it's about like 220 Primogems. Just keep that in mind. It's like, yeah, you can check this event from here. Special event. You see, we have 2. Actually, we have 3. It's not, it's the second one. So yeah, we had like something like, just a second, let me check it. Yeah, we had like this one, which is citlali's web event, and we have 2 events for like Mavuika. Just keep them. Out of these 3 web events, you can get 220 Primogems. And because they are limited, by the way, guys, because yeah, you need to log into the game, go to the web page, something like that, so they're limited. Then it becomes sinus log. Sinus? Yeah, sinus. Oh, nice. Yes, but don't forget to like claim the Primogems. You know why? Because events are limited. And you need to log in 6 times back to back to get the Primogems. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's especially like for like this one, if I'm not mistaken. Stand with Mavuika one. This one is easy. It gives you like only 40 Primogems, but this one gives you 180.
Whatever.
Should I choose? I don't want to add to English troubles.
Science, yeah, Science is a great name actually. Yeah, definitely, it's like Sino, definitely you need to do that, because yeah, it's like, actually it's more than like 220. Let me check, it's 240, yeah, that's true, it's 240 Primogems. Alright guys, this is it for today. Tomorrow, or like maybe is the day after tomorrow, like in couple days. Delicious, yeah, delicious Primogem. But not only Primogem, some other stuff as well, by the way. It's books.
Which is exactly
it's
why
like, just let me check.
the position.
So it's like kinda like, yeah, or it's just a second. Yeah, just like that, like, yeah, crystals, and you can get like some Mora. So yeah, not so like, but yes, it's most important part, like, yeah, it's like Primogems. So yeah, within 2 days we should get pre-marketing, by the way, for 5.4, which is going to be Mizuki. As you know guys, it's Risley rerun and Mavuika's rerun. Mavuika definitely, because yeah, they just like, yeah, but Risley, I don't know, maybe yes. Because if I'm not mistaken, Destat says that about Risley, and yes, we have some leaks as well. Also Mizuki, it's a new 5-star character, which going to be into the standard panel in the future. So yeah, I maybe wouldn't suggest you to go for that Mizuki, no matter what. Because she is going to be an Azuma character, and you know, like in Azuma characters, it's like, yeah, since they cannot use Obsidian Codex and cannot use Cinder City, they might be, that Mizuki especially might be not so useful. No matter what, I mean, like, even if she is going to be super crazy, super like cool, something like that, since she is going to be into standard panel, you know, like kinda Dia. Dia is okay, but Dia is Dia. And other than that, yes, we should get banners
Book
for
learning
like
alone
first
is not
phase,
enough to
because we
cultivate
still don't know
intelligence.
which characters we're
All
going
those
to get. I
scholars in the
hope for
academia
good
are prime
characters.
example.
You know why? Because yeah, I need couple constellations for characters, and yeah, for me, like, yeah, would be nice to get maybe Kukishinobu rerun, you know, with Mavuika. I don't think so. Because we had Cookie recently, if I'm not mistaken. Chivalrous is not for Mavuika. So yeah, maybe like Barbara stuff, something like that. So yeah, it's the terrible characters, most likely. Because, yeah, maybe Barbara, by the way, because she's a healer. We don't have healer. Mavuika cannot heal. So yeah, maybe like that. Well, how good. It was about like getting more. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sino. Alright, guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow, so feel free to join, guys. And yes, bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
That's a nice haul.
There's a strange rumble in your room.